Yeah. That verse is clean. Yeah. It's your boy Skinnyy Hendrixx, the Smooth League villain. Mr. 2 Y's, 2 X's, we here. I'm here to show y'all, tell y'all a little something, ask some questions about Lucid Reality, about me. I'm here with my young guru, young Carter J. He overlooks a lot of stuff, gives me the head nod if it's official or not. So, you know, we're gonna get right on into it, man. It's a beautiful day in the city. Let's get it.
Tell them who you are once more.
Well, it's your boy. I'm Skinnyy Hendrixx, man. I got that name a while back, just thinking to myself out loud. Of course, I'm skinny, you know, as y'all can see. But the Hendrixx, you know, that's what people really want to question. Do you play guitar? No. The main thing with this Hendrixx part, man, is the fact that when Jimmy was out, man, he wasn't rocking with no blues. He wasn't getting put in that rock and roll category. That man was just making straight up music, and he didn't want anybody to try to put him in a box that he didn't belong in. And that's how I feel with my music. It's sonically way ahead. It's different. It's not trap, cool shit. You know, it's not that lean music. You know what I'm saying? It's that Smooth League villain sound, curated by your boy. It couldn't be made no smoother.
What's the reason for the 2 Y's and the 2 X's?
I'm twice as nice. That's just how I feel about it. And it helps me stand out more. You know, that's just one thing. Make the name a little more abstract.
Where did you grow up?
I'm right here in the city, Richmond, baby. 2 up, 2 down. We got another fucking train coming. And we just gonna, you know, rock it out. But born and raised, man, 804.
Did growing up in Richmond influence the sound of your music?
Yeah, it's an East Coast sound. Yeah, it's an East Coast sound, so it's a bike behind you. You know, there's always try to tell you there's an East Coast or a West Coast sound, but I mean, I kind of grew up initially listening like West Coast and Midwest music, so I just feel like I'm making a perfect blend of it all.
Can you define what being lucid means and how that plays into the titling of your project?
Yeah, man. With Lucid Reality, it was like a series in my life, honestly, of like where I was actually having lucid dreams. Some of them shits was just crazy, you know. Can't really remember them all, but the whole lucid thing was, a lot of times I would have a dream about something very great positive. And within a few weeks, maybe even a few months, sometimes a few days, I'll be put in that situation and deja vu will find itself. Man, shit just got crazy to the point where I knew with the music that I was trying to make, it felt right to make it a lucid reality. My dreams coming to life.
Is there a reason for all the spacey, abstract artwork?
Well, yeah, dog, I love space. You know, I gotta let them know it's like a little subliminal stuff about me. Like, I mean, I got space tatted on me. It's just something about me. I love the galaxies, the clouds. Beautiful days like this, I can stare at these clouds all day, man. Especially with my son, he just loves experimenting and stuff.
How long have you been producing your own records?
Shoot, I'd say about my own records now, since I started rapping. For real. I started with a Mad Lib beat just to kind of show people I could rap, actually, and that shit went crazy. They went too crazy to the point within like 2-3 weeks, Rap Cats, the people that Mad Lib published through, ended up taking the video down. So on the backspin of things, I actually had to remake that beat for track 2. You know, that's my own little spin on it. So, you know, people that have been rocking with me since I first started 2 years ago, yeah, they'll recognize that one.
What inspired you to get into production?
Man, it was off the love. Like, I fell in love with sounds at an early age, but when it came to really wanting to do production, it came down to meeting meeting sonically with Jay Dilla, you know what I'm saying, and Madlib. When my mind met that sound and how those samples were flipped, it was crazy. And I was just like, I knew I had to make it my own in a way, you know what I'm saying? Had to make my own lane with this. I'm never into copying, but yeah.
A lot of the production on your new project appears to be in some form or fashion reversed. Is there any specific reason that you did that?
Honestly, I feel like that's just one of the many things I like to do with my sound when I'm experimenting. And for Lucid Reality, some of those just ones happen to pop the most, especially Piece of This Galaxy. That's one of my favorite beats, one of the quickest beats I made, but it just felt so right when I reversed the sample and I heard so many different melodies in there, and yeah, it came out beautifully in my mind.
On your song, Piece of This Galaxy, you asked what's worse, an injury or a flop. What's your answer?
Shoot, honestly, it's gonna be the injury for me, dog. I don't like being hurt, and when you do get over the shit, you know what I'm saying, you ain't really right all the way. Especially when it comes to football, those football injuries will fuck you up. And I ain't with that, so it's gonna have to be the injury, because I'd rather be a flop knowing that I at least went in, made my money, first and foremost. I might have not got a ring, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't get hurt. I did it, and I probably kept advancing somewhere else in life.
Did you ever compete in any athletic activities?
Yep. I was actually big into football, for real, man. Like, it would have been like a who is Calvin Johnson type of situation if I was ever stayed serious, you know what I mean? I got big, I'm already 6'7", so I'm the same height as like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, Paul Pierce, all these NBA players, so that's a question I already deal with all the time. You play basketball? No. My next shirt, I'm gonna tell y'all niggas, it's gonna be, I don't play basketball. But yeah, definitely, I feel like I could have went to the league. I could have did track and field, kept that up. Might have been an Olympic sprinter. You never know.
What's the overall message that you want people to take from Lucid Reality?
The theme I want them to get is that it's a lot of sounds out here, and y'all are getting too used to hearing the same type of sounds, and it's a lot of time the same song. So I want y'all to get used to this spaced out Smooth League villain theme where I'm coming with a whole new sound. Everything from when you hear the song, it's gonna grab you, you know what I'm saying? It's that goosebump music, you know? That's what I'm all about, making your soul move when you hear my music. And if it don't, yeah, what did I say in one of those lyrics? What was it, track 9? If I don't feel it in my soul, then I don't put it in my flow. And that's in real life.
For anyone totally unfamiliar with your sound, can you give them a few bars?
All right. I'm wide awake, cold sweats in my body chilly. Mind running 100,000, but the who, what, where, and the how to take over this city. Cause clowns talking like they got it, asking me about my style, they silly. I freestyle or I write down the dopest shit. Oh, provoke my flow and see how my shit overdose. They want money, hoes, clothes, and respect. I need peace, love, and growth. I sit back and watch the universe handle the rest, bro. Yeah. It's a Lucid Reality show, man. That's how life is, you know. Talk dreams. You can do what you want. You see it. Living can happen, Captain. Yeah. My ancestors are naturally born tribal chiefs, but Western civilization thinks we are.